welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in today's video I'm going to be telling you all how we got Brodie to ditch the dummy. By the way, just excuse the mess behind please. We've just come back from toddler class and I haven't had a chance to tidy up. Yeah, just excuse that. And this little smiley face back here, that's a bit creepy. So I'm going to start with a little bit of background of Brodie's dummy journey. So Brodie has always had a dummy since birth. He's never really gone to bed without one. I think he's gone to sleep without one maybe twice in his whole life. He's always relied on a dummy for comfort, and it was getting to the point now where a dummy wasn't even calming down his tantrums. Like, he would have a tantrum and I'd normally give him a dummy, or if he gets upset I'll give him a dummy, and it normally worked to calm him down, and it's getting to the point where that was not working. And he would moan for it all day. He was so whingy, and to be honest, we was both unhappy. It was getting me down because he was so whingy, and I was just like, why is he not happy? Like, I don't know what else I can do to make you happy. And yeah, I just feel like it was getting to a very unhealthy relationship with the dummy. So I literally got up 4 days ago and was like, that's it, I've had enough of these dummies. I just cannot take it no more. He would put them down his top like this at bedtime, and he would play with them, and he wouldn't go to sleep. He would throw them down the back of the bed and then make you go up and get it, throw it across the room, make you go up and get it. And it doesn't matter how many dummies we had around us, he would do the same thing over and over again, and we just couldn't take it no more. Like all babies who have dummies, he was waking up and then like wanting the dummy because he'd lost it in his bed, so he was getting up, finding the dummy, blah blah blah. So yeah, I just got up on Thursday 4 days ago, and was, well, 5 days ago now, and was like, no, the dummy's going. I've had enough. I'm actually off work this week, so I was like, I'm going to use this time to just detox him from the dummy. I'm going to talk about daytime and nighttime separately, because I feel like nighttime is a whole different ballgame. Bedtime is completely different to daytime. So for daytime, I literally just made him go cold turkey. He didn't have a dummy all day, not even for his nap. And surprisingly, he actually coped quite well. When he was getting a little bit groggy, I would just put him away and play with him and try and distract him, be like, oh wow, what's this? Like, let's go and get this toy. Oh wow, what's on the TV? And it worked. He was like a completely different child for 2 days. Like, no dummy, he didn't want it. He kept going like this, like as if like because of the action where he's so used to having a dummy. I think it's like just out of habit. But yeah, he went down for his nap fine. The only thing with his first nap on day one, I had to rock him a little bit because he couldn't quite settle because he wasn't used to not having the dummy to go to sleep with. He does not have a dummy now during the day at all, not even for his nap. And so far so good. He's actually done really well. I was very, very scared, I want to say, because I was like, this is going to be absolute hell. He's going to be screaming for it. It's going to stress me out. But he's actually done really well. I feel like it was the best time for both of us to actually go through this. I know it's only getting rid of a dummy, but I feel like you have to be emotionally ready for it. He's no longer a baby. I feel like it's the last thing that was holding him on to being a baby, having a dummy. So it was quite sad. But yeah, anyway, he's completely dummy free now. And I'm going to talk a little bit about nighttime and bedtime and how we dealt with that. So we have cheap dummies and the mam dummies, which are like £5 for two, which I think is really expensive. So I thought I'll start with a cheap one first. And so what I did is I just cut the tip off of one. So like this. I've literally just cut the tip off. And the first night I put him into bed and I was like, we've only got the broken Mimi. Like, oh no, this is the only one we have. And so I put him into bed and I just told you, or actually, the first night, he went to bed without one, I think. I think he went to bed without one on the first night. Yeah, he did. I don't think he had a dummy. But anyway, I done this just as a backup, just in case. But on the second night, he was looking for it. So I gave him this one. And I was just like, oh no, like, it's broken. We only have the broken one left. And do you know what? Having this cut off, he doesn't want to touch it in his mouth no more. And someone told me to do this, and it actually works. Like, he'll go like this and be like, what is that? And he's not fussed by it either. He doesn't mind for another one. He just wants this. And another thing, when he's going to sleep, he likes to just play with them in his hands like this. So I feel like he's not sucking on it no more, but he's got something to play with in his hands, which is still a bit of a comfort. And eventually in a few weeks I'm going to take this away. But I really feel like this has helped his transition at night time, like going to bed. because obviously if you're used to going to bed with like a teddy or something and you suddenly take that away, it must be quite a big shock. So I really do feel like this technique has helped him transition at night time with going to sleep on his own without actually sucking on something. That is basically how we have weaned Brodie off of the dummy, and it 100% worked. So cold turkey during the day, literally nothing, didn't even give in to him. So literally just cold turkey. It works. I think it's the only thing that's going to work. If you keep giving them back to him, then they're going to keep remembering that they want it back. So literally just get rid of it. I feel like it really helps, and especially for night time, this little trick does help. So literally, like I said, I just told him we only have this is the only one we have. It's the broken one. And yeah, he's not even fazed by this now. He can just go to bed without a dummy. So yeah, he's not even fazed by a dummy no more. He's a completely different child. He's so much happier. He's talking a lot more. He's trying to communicate a lot more. Whereas before, when he had a dummy, he wasn't really trying to speak, only little bits here and there. And I really feel like getting rid of it has really accelerated him in talking, and he's really communicating more, like I said. So yeah, I'm very happy right now. I'm so glad we're off the dummies now. I'm a little bit sad because it means he's no longer a baby. He's officially like a little boy. He's a toddler. Literally, cold turkey is the way. I just thought I'd share like what we've done, because on my Instagram page I've actually had quite a few people message me, like ask me like what we've been doing, because I kind of called it dummy boot camp, I think it was. I was like, day 2 of dummy boot camp. And quite a few people messaged me and was like, is that something you're following, or is that something you just called it yourself? I really hope you find this video useful. If you did, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Please subscribe, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye guys.
There's no running, no hiding from it. You just have to stand and face it. She left you with no words of reason. All you can do is club and rebound.